Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So, this will probably be the last video I record of this batch, so if you've submitted, names for characters or whatever, I'll be implementing them in probably the next episode. That said, if you haven't seen the last couple episodes, stop what you're doing and go back and watch those, because I don't think there's any way we could top that last one. Obviously, we've been running into some bandits lately. We've had 2 bandit fights in the last 2 episodes, and then we had that little tussle with the Noxers that went pretty crazy at the end, but we managed to pull things through. And so I think we've pretty much done all we can do in Gerstau. We'll head back northwest, maybe to Donnerswold? No, that's got a castle. It might be worth stopping by there just to see if they have an armor, because we could use an armor upgrade. We did lose a set of chainmail when Morton Snera died, but otherwise I think our best hope for some work is going to be Undheim. So with that said, let's take a quick peek in Gerstau just to make sure we don't have anything that we're leaving behind, and then we'll of course be on our way. We've got a barber, we've got a tavern, that's about it. I don't think there was anything in the marketplace for us really. The prices here have gotten better, but they're still not great, and then obviously there's nothing here that we particularly need. Although that bow just dropped pretty significantly in price, and that might be worth snagging. What can I afford to get rid of? I guess we'll ditch some shields. I don't really need this many. Are those any better or worse? No, they just look a little bit different. Got a lot of 93s. Let's get rid of like 2 of them. Let me go ahead and sort this stuff, and I will buy that bow, because that's a pretty nice little upgrade. And then, of course, Franz is going to get that instead of his old bow, and we'll sell this one, so we'll make a little bit of money off it. Alexander's still getting patched up, so our Wild Man Meinolf is filling in. We have a bunch of Jagged Fangs. I'm kind of tempted to keep them, but we won't have a Witch Hunter for a very long time, so there's nothing that we can really make out of these. So I think I'm actually going to sell them. It's not like we will never be able to get them again. And with that, I believe we'll be on our way. So off we go to the Great Northwest. And again, we'll swing by Donnerswold, but I think we're probably not going to have any luck until we get to Undheim. I mean, obviously, there's not going to be work here. They're castle towns. That's something I wish they would change. I don't like that particular change that they made in this version of the game. I think you should be able to get work anywhere. Maybe have the jobs that are unlockable pay a little bit better. But I feel like even in the castle town there should be like regular work for you, which is something that used to be in the game and then they just took it out. And I disagree with that change. We need food, so let's snag this grain. Take some bandages as well. And alright, well they did not have an armorer here. I was hoping that they would. But at least we visited the place now and we know. Olaf the Sergeant, you are pretty damn good. Dirk is actually a lot better. 35. That is insane. He's a raider. You're a retired soldier. Got Humbert the Houndmaster. I don't need a new guy though, so just kind of seeing what's here. But yeah, absolutely nothing for us other than they've got a kennel. You can buy war dogs here. If you're going to buy a war dog, I'd buy the one with the red thing around their neck. They have a little bit of armor, where these guys don't. So they're a little bit more survivable. It's still like 2 hits and they're dead, but it's better than 1 hit and they're dead. Anywho, off to Undheim. We already do have a Warhound, by the way. I just don't use him because if you guys watch my old early access playthroughs, they die so easily that like it got to the point where I felt bad using them because I knew I was sending them to their death. But we'll probably use them eventually. They're good for like running down fleeing enemies after they've broken. I don't like these. If we help them, we usually get something out of it, but the thing is, if you help them, your guys can get hurt. Let's do it. It's the right thing to do. We got bread. Yeah, so if you are lucky, you can get like food and supplies. If you're unlucky and you do that, sometimes your guys will like break their hand or something. And then it's like, oh great, now I've got a soldier who's like worthless in combat for 3 days. Alright, Undheim, what do you have? Oh, no thank you. They do have an armorer though. The prices are a bit inflated, though. Shame. Maybe they'll have some decent armor in the marketplace. No. It's unfortunate. Typically, if they have an armorer, they'll have better armors available in the marketplace than an average marketplace, but in this case, obviously, they do not. I don't need anybody, but it's always worth looking. Another wild man. There's a lot of wild men up north. I don't need them, though, so I'm just going to leave him be. Let's at least look at it. Let's see what it is. Oh, wow. I mean, I would love to accept that and make that much money in one go, but I'm going to ask for some time. Drive off the brigands at the overgrown foundations. We're just not ready. We don't have armor yet. Like, good enough armor. If we were all, like, our whole front line was in chainmail, I would give it a go, but as it stands, we would just get completely obliterated. So, Eichholz. Let's see what they've got for us, and then from there we'll probably head back south and sort of do the gauntlet all over again. That's not a good sound. They're playing the enemy music, but I didn't see any enemies. Oh well. We have arrived. And they have a job for us. Nice. Ooh, they've got antidote. That's not a bad thing to keep around, actually. They've also got quality wood. We don't have a Fletcher, so that's not really going to do me any good. But if you have a Fletcher, I think it's the Fletcher. I don't remember what the class is called, but I'm pretty sure it's Fletcher. If you buy quality wood, and it has to be quality, it can't be regular wood, he can craft you a masterwork bow. And only one, no matter how many Fletchers you have, you can only ever get one, but it's the best bow in the game. So if you have a Fletcher, it's worth grabbing some quality wood. I don't know if you need one or two. I guess I would buy two just to be safe, but it's on the wiki, you can look it up. It might just be one. But it's worth doing. It's the best bow in the game. You can't exactly like trigger it. It's just something that happens randomly, but you need the Fletcher and you need the wood. 850. This is going to be a pretty tough one, but I will haggle and then accept. I will begrudgingly accept. Drive off brigands. Okay, so this is like the same job we were offered before. They're just offering half as much, so hopefully it's half as difficult. Alright, so where? Oh, all the way down there, huh? Speaking of which, you're patched up. Are you upset because you're not in combat? We'll leave him out for now. And see, if he gets upset, we might have to swap him back in, but I don't know who we're going to swap out. We might just have to continually cycle people so that they don't get pissed off. Because they're only ever okay with being in reserve if they're hurt, or if they're a certain class that's like a coward, basically. Alright, so the Ancient Ruins. Hopefully this isn't too bad. Oh, you went right by it. Okay, so there's 7 of them. They look to mostly be raiders, which is a bit concerning, but I've certainly seen worse. They don't have the best weapons, but they have pretty good weapons. Actually, he's got a Warpick, which is a pretty nasty weapon. They've got hand axes, which would be very nice to loot, and he's got a flail. And you guys know how I feel about flails at this point. It's tempting to shoot the hell out of him because he can already engage us. This guy has to move through a spear wall. Nicely done. I think they've got 2 Warpicks, actually. Yeah. Well, the good news is, I don't really have that much armor, so they're not going to be that effective. I mean, they'll be effective. They're just, you know, they could be more effective if I had better armor. Come on, let's put him down before he gets to swing at anybody. Oh, you suck, dude. You suck so bad. I guess I could just engage him straight away. Let's get our shields up. I don't know what to do with you yet. Go ahead and spear wall. I might just play this aggressively. Yeah, screw it. You're gonna get hit either way. Damn. Can you finish him? Do this for me, Bram. Nicely done. Now get back up there. Oh, you can't. Okay, well, we'll fall back if we can. Technically, he could trap us in combat. That'd be a pretty dick move, though. I mean, that's what the AI does, so I guess I should expect it to happen at this point. Shields up if you're not carrying a spear. Are they just gonna hang out? Nope, they're gonna skirmish. Fantastic. And he got through on the first go. Well, start smashing him up, I guess. That hand axe scares me. These things rip through shields. And then these war picks rip through armor. Okay. Just wait for now. See what they decide to do. They want to fight these guys. I'm going to move them back. Alright, shoot that guy. Actually, it's tempting to shoot the skirmisher, but he has a shield. Just keep shooting him. That's what he gets for not carrying a shield around. Come on. Nice. Alright, let's fall back. We got our kill. Time to retreat. Keep that spear up. We're not going to let them in for free. And then you need to start protecting yourself. And I don't know which scares me more, the hand axe or the flail. I think the flail does. What are you going to do? You're going to try to... Oh, you're going to flank us. Okay. Luckily, they seem to be playing a little bit too aggressive. They're more concerned with hitting us than actually doing any shield damage. I'm also sort of tempted to just move in and engage them. Thing is, I don't want to eat a javelin, so if I move you, I'm kind of tempted to move you there, so that he's got to waste a turn switching weapons. But I'm not confident that you could win a one-on-one fight with him. I believe he had a hand... No, he didn't have a hand axe. I don't remember what he had. There was 2 hand axes, 2 war picks, a flail, and then I forget what he had. But I'm tempted to go after him. I can't do that though, because if I move you, he's got a free shot at our archers. So as much as I'd like to do that, you're just going to stay there. Okay, so 1 hit to the shield. I've got to watch out for those. Let's have you wait. Okay, so as long as they're hitting our shields, or missing entirely, that's fine by me. And, oh nice, we got him pushed back. So you're going to wait. You need to hit somebody, preferably him. Nice, so there's another one down. Hopefully we can recover that weapon, because that is a significant upgrade for us. Let's have you reload and shoot him, I guess. If we can get him, or make him pay for hanging back, that'd be great. He's also got the worst armor of the bunch, so he's the most susceptible to range fire. These guys probably just brush it right off. We're going to need to get through their shields pretty quickly too, which I wish we had more axes. I guess after this battle, if we're able to recover them, we'll have some. But until then, it's going to be pretty difficult to deal with these guys, especially the guys with kite shields. It's going to take forever to chip through those. Let's see. Bruised and dented, or dented and bruised. You got a 43%er there. I guess we'll just focus. Let's focus fire down this guy, and then we'll work our way toward the flank. Keep your shield up, because he's bound to get through. Like, we might knock him back once, but I'm not confident that we'll hold them for very long. Come on. Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Alright, just wait. Let's see what he does. He's gonna raise his shield, so even if he got through, he wouldn't have been able to attack. And it looks like we're keeping him at bay, which is pretty impressive given that that's not a particularly great weapon that we're using there. Thank you, finally. He's gonna get through? No, he's not. Stabbed him in the face. Let's keep shooting this guy. We're actually getting through now. It would have been nice if we got some hits last turn too. Could have been dead already. So this will leave them with basically 4 guys if we're able to kill him, and he's essentially dead. He's not bleeding, but that's fine. Any hit will kill him basically. And if he bled out, we wouldn't have gotten credit for the kill anyways, so I guess I'm okay with that. These guys are like exhausted just from hefting those spears around, so they're gonna basically waltz right in here. Get your shield up at least. Keep your spear ready, but they're actually using my numbers against me here, because what I would have loved to do is just sort of, you know, fight them in pockets, surround these guys, surround those guys, and use my numbers to my advantage. But because they were so spread out, if I move one guy, you know, one of theirs slips in and hits my archers. So I couldn't do that, like right here, for example. And so these guys aren't even touched yet. I mean, granted, we've been slowly whittling away at the rest of their men, but they're completely fresh. These guys up here are all exhausted just from holding the line. So yeah, I mean, they're using my numbers against me here, but oh, he has a falchion. Okay, interesting. Apparently, he was bleeding, and he just like collapsed. I think that means we get his armor. Oh, so close. Can you hit him from there? I think there might be. Yeah, he's intervening. 23 or 5. Well, it's an easy choice. I should actually switch his weapon. That was stupid of me. Especially since he has the standard. We need any morale that we can get. I mean, not that our guys are, you know, shaking or anything. Alright, you get to attack or defend, so attack. Nicely done. What do we want to do now? I guess I could just move in. I'm worried he's going to just like eat that flail attack. You know what? Stay back and rest. Next turn we'll move you in, since next turn you'll be able to raise your shield. You need to protect yourself since they're both on you. Hildebert, I'm not sure what to do with you. I could put you on level ground with them, but that seems ill-advised. I might rest you first. Modi, keep your shield up because I am scared to death of that flail. Let's see. You should really help out down here, but I don't want you to move in yet either. Leaf is like ready to go. Start working on his shield. They'll make him a lot easier to deal with. Cool. He's got a high ground advantage, so that's gonna be helpful. Oh, nicely done. Bram's been really bringing the pain lately. Let's have you wait, because Leaf might be able to break... He should be able to break his shield this turn. Nope, I guess not. Okay, well, we're hitting him anyways. I'd love to recover these weapons. Like, they have so many good weapons in this party. I guess we'll just be aggressive here, since we seem to be getting a little bit of momentum going. Shoot him. No. Move there and then shoot him. Damn. I'd like to recover their armors too, obviously, but more concerned with winning and not losing people. We just destroyed it, so never mind. Okay, now you can move in, since you are a little bit more rested. Let's get you in there as well. Go for a headshot if you can. That guy's apparently tired. And he's flanked now, so he loses his shield bonus because we're surrounding him, or at least mostly surrounding him. Go for the headshot, man. Save the armor. My concern now, though, is we're so tired we're not raising our shields. Dude, stop hitting the armor. But yeah, we're not getting our shields up, so I'm concerned that we're gonna eat like a really big... Well, he's dead now, never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna eat a big hit like any second now. I'm gonna have you wait. You as well. Actually, you can attack him. Oh, that worked. But the crossbow ignores armor. Are you serious? You shot that freaking parallel, you idiot. Why don't you wait? I think this one is, yeah, 100% chance to hit the head. Cool. So So maybe we save the armor there. We got 2-3 level ups out of it. No, well, actually 1 serious injury. Xander pierces arm muscle, so he can sit out. We'll get Alexander back in. We did recover one of the armors. We recovered all of the weapons except for the flail, which is fine by me. We got a lot of good ones. And a lot of valuables too. This was definitely a pretty nice victory for us. So let's see here. Let's take care. Oh, we've got so many level ups. I forgot about the ones from last episode. Right, so Hildebert. I'm going to give you some points there, and I suppose some melee skill. And then for a perk, we're going to give you gifted, so we get to roll all over again. You need melee defense. Melee attack wouldn't be a bad idea either. I guess I'll do that. He's got plenty of health. And his fatigue actually is not that bad. So I guess I'll go resolve. But we'll get his resolve a little bit higher, and then we'll probably start working on his fatigue again. For Bram, we're going to get him shield expert. We'll go 4, 3, and 3. And that's pretty much it for him. For Leaf, we're going to make him a student of war. And then we're going to go... a lot of 2s. That's a pretty bad roll. Basically, if they don't have any stars, for most of these skills, you have a chance of getting anywhere between 2 and 4. For the melee skills and range skills and stuff like that, I think it's 1 to 3. But, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty bad roll. I guess we'll go 2, 2, and 2. And then, oh right, we already gave him his perk. So that's everybody. Let's get your bow back out. You are going to change your gear a little bit here. By the way, the Worn Mail shirts are fantastic armor. They are 110 armor for minus 10 fatigue. The regular chainmail is 115 for minus 12. So I like to give these to my archers in the late game. They're really easy to come by because bandits are always wearing them. But yeah, pretty good suit of armor there. For now, though, we're obviously going to sort of circulate it into the front line. I'm going to give it to Xander. Alexander can have some leather armor back, and I guess I will give him his helmet, since that's technically his, as is that. You're going to circle out, you're going to go back in, and then Xander's going to jump out. I thought I gave it to Alexander. There we go. I don't know what happened there. I apparently just like re-equipped him. There. I think if you don't click like directly on the guy, sometimes it like misclicks it. You can have that helmet. You can have... I don't know that I want you to be a spearman though, is the thing. I guess for now it's fine. You have good melee defense, so take that and take a spear. That works. And then we got to work these weapons in. So the military pick is 20 to 35, not the best base damage, but it's 200% effective against armor. So they're good weapons to have. The hand axes hit harder, not as effective against armor, but still 120%, which is good. And obviously they can break shields, so these are really good weapons. We'll probably want everybody in the front line to have one. Or at least something similar. And I think with Bram we're going to keep the flail, because the flail is a tier 2 weapon. It's pretty good. It has a much higher damage threshold, and it's still 100% effective against armor, so it's a good weapon to keep around. And that looks pretty good to me. So let us be on our way to collect our pay in Eichholz. Alright, so here we are. We'll get our 850 crowns. Their trade routes are no longer ambushed, so their prices here will be a little bit better. Not that they really had anything we wanted. Although medicinal supplies wouldn't be a bad idea, especially given that they're fairly cheap here. So we'll do that. We'll grab some bandages as well. Don't think we're going to buy anything else, but we will sell some stuff. The hatchet can go. Let's see. I've got a perfectly good falchion up there, so we're going to get rid of these. Although the falchion is a lot better than the short sword, isn't it? Actually, it's not. Interesting. It has a higher base damage, but it's less effective in its armor and it builds more fatigue. That's interesting. I always thought the falchion was a little bit better than the short sword, but looking at it now, it's not. The bludgeon can go though. The bludgeon's terrible. Sell off some of these shields. I don't think we need that many. I'll keep like one in every pattern. And then I don't even know if we need that many armors, but we'll keep them around for now. Get rid of these two. We'll keep the Warpicks because those are very good weapons. At least against like orcs and stuff. Against orcs they're fantastic. And I will sell that, although I could probably sell it for more elsewhere. And that's looking pretty good. Not too shabby at all. Ooh, quality wood and for a good price. I'm kind of tempted to grab it. We'll just keep it in our inventory. That's going to disappear anyway, so yeah, I'll grab one of them. And so if we ever find a Fletcher, hopefully we can turn that into a masterwork bow. And I think with that, we're going to end the episode. We have a lot of money for once, finally. So I think what we'll do is we're going to seek out one of the armorers, maybe the one down here. I don't recall which one had the best prices. But basically, we're going to want armor upgrades across the board. Anybody that we can get into chainmail, we want to get into chainmail, especially along the front line. So we're going to work toward that in the next episode, but for now I will leave you guys right here. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for part 21.